You ever wonder why the world keeps turning its back on you? You ever just sit and think, what did I do wrong? Why can't they notice me? Why can't they hear me? It's simple. They don't care. They never have, and they never will. And you've been running around yelling at the top of your lungs, trying to get their attention, trying to make them understand. But here's the twist. The louder you shout, the less they hear you. You keep slamming your head against the same wall over and over, hoping something will change. But nothing changes, kid. Not until you do not. Until you figure out the one thing no one ever mentions. The key to surviving, to succeeding, to coming out ahead. You want to know what it is? Silence. Yeah, silence sounds wild, right? You're thinking, how could silence help? How's staying quiet going to stop people from walking over me? But that's where you're mistaken. See, people expect you to shout. They expect you to fight back, to blow up, to break down. And every time you do, they win. They feed off your anger, your frustration, your pain. That's their goal. They want you to show them. They've got a hold over you that they have control. But when you go silent, when you stop giving them what they want, that's when they begin to squirm. That's when they start to unravel, because they don't know how to handle silence. And that's when you seize control. You ever notice how people freak out when you don't react? You ever see how uneasy they get when you don't give them the satisfaction of knowing they got to you? They need your response. They crave your attention. It's like air to them. And when you take it away, when you just sit there, calm, composed, silent, oh, it drives them insane. It eats at them. It makes them question everything. Did they go too far? Are you planning something? Are you about to snap? They start wondering. They start to panic. And in that panic, they come apart. Here's the thing about silence. It's not just about staying quiet. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about refusing to let anyone dictate how you feel, how you act, how you react. They want to control you, to push your buttons, pull your strings, and watch you respond to their tune. But when you stop playing along, when you stop following their game, that's when they lose. That's when they realize they've got nothing. Because without your reaction, without your energy, they're left empty, hollow. They've got nothing to hold over. You want to know? The real reason people treat you badly, it's not because you're weak or not good enough. It's because you've been too giving with your words, with your emotions, with your time. You've been giving too much of yourself to those who don't deserve it. You've tried too hard to make them understand, to make them see things from your perspective. But let me tell you something. They don't want to understand. They don't care about your point of view. All they care about is what they can take from you. And the more you give, the more they'll take until there's nothing left of you but a shell. You ever notice how the quiet ones always seem to have the upper hand? How they're always a step ahead in control? It's because they've figured it out. They know that silence is power. Silence is control. When you're quiet, they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know how to get to you. They can't predict your next move. And that scares them. It throws them off balance. It makes them vulnerable because silence is a mirror. It forces people to confront their own insecurities, their flaws, their weaknesses. And most people can't handle that. They'd rather keep you talking, keep you distracted so they don't have to face their own demons. So, what do? You stop talking. You stop explaining yourself. You stop defending yourself. You stop giving them your time, your energy, your words. Let your silence do the talking. Let it speak louder than anything you could ever say. Let it haunt them. Let it creep into their thoughts, their nightmares. And trust me, it will. Because silence is deafening. It's suffocating. It's the one thing they can't handle. The one thing they can't control. You think being nice will get you somewhere in this world. You think if you keep bending over backwards, keep being the bigger person, keep swallowing your pride, they'll finally give you respect. Being nice gets you walked on. Being nice gets you used. People see your kindness and they exploit it. They take and take and take until there's nothing left. And then they toss you aside like trash. They don't care about you. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your struggles. Only about what they can get from you. And the moment you stop being useful, they're gone. So what do? You stop caring. You stop bending over backward for people who wouldn't lift a finger for you. You stop giving your time, your energy, your words to those who don't deserve them. Go silent. Let them wonder. Let them second guess themselves. Let them drown in their own guilt, their insecurities, their failures. And you just keep walking head high, mouth shut, eyes forward. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone your time. You don't owe them your energy. They haven't earned it, and they don't deserve it. You think silence makes you weak. You think it makes you look like a pushover. Wrong. Silence is strength. Silence is power. Silence is your ultimate weapon.